can sling it, man. He is a big guy that likes to let it go.
He has Caleb Johnson in the backfield, who he had back last week. Caught 5 balls of the 6 completions last week for the Iowa Hawkeyes, who were down at all 27%, 128th in the nation. This is a handoff for at least Sean Williams, and he has a first. 12.5 of plays last week, only had really 1 good one in it, as this is a carry for
a very sound defense we talked about in the open.
Big formation once again for Iowa, and it is
big bodies, but watch the right side, wash it down. I mean, really, just about everybody, Jason, this season, right at him.
And that was the 3rd tight end, Johnny Pascuzzi, with a big block on that carry. They'll run right into. They won last year with a total of 146 total yards of offense, as Williams is into the. He's finding out here on the opening possession. Off play action, it's a middle screen.
Eric All is the guy they want to get the ball to in any number of different ways. You're going to see him initially go out, but not only is there traffic right in the middle, that is Jordan Turner. He gets the 4th down stop.
After an 8-play drive on their first touch, the Hawkeyes.
The thing that Deacon can really do is push the ball down the field.
Big play here to stay on schedule. It's a 2nd and 9 run for Williams. Deacon Hill, clean pocket. He lets it rip down the middle. It's a first.
Get it to him on the first 3rd down on a little middle screen, and this time he just uses his frame, just that basic cross they call it. Fights through the contact, shows him.
Iowa was 6 for 40 on 3rd and 7+ before that completion. Pressure coming. Azzie and Patterson for the first time this month, in about a month. He's in the backfield. This tipped in the air and nearly intercepted.
To go.
6 completions, none to wide receivers last week in their win against Purdue. This is to Ragaini.
And that is now 3 3rd down conversions in the first quarter.
Here's a first down run for Caleb. There is Anderson, the wide receiver, in motion. And it will be a handoff to him. Coming the other direction. He runs behind Pascuzzi and keeps his feet and break.
Miss.
So there's some more motion from Anderson. It's play action from Hill. He loads up, he throws, and it's incomplete.
Guy with pressure in his face. He feels awful about it too.
Here's his throw, and it is incomplete. 10. Wisconsin showing pressure. They will bring 4 and back off with a linebacker. This is complete for Ragaini. And 4th and 3. They're going to go for it. And it's a fake the run. They will hand it off for Ragaini, and he is.
This is the true freshman that's got to block the Michigan State transfer, and Petrowski's got eyes all over it. He's got eyes, and then he's got technique. And what do they always tell those edge defenders? Keep your outside arm free. The hands are deep and balanced and play in all phases as well.
Caleb Johnson on a first Badgers. We are scoreless through 15 minutes. And here's former Badger Deacon Hill dropping it off for Johnson. And he's got a plays over the course of the game. 3rd down and 4 for Deacon Hill. Pressure coming from the near side. And
identify 2 middle linebackers here, but it's the blitz from the veteran corner, the 6-year corner, that Deacon just never sees. I'm sure his eyes are on that.
As the story goes. Here's a run for Caleb Johnson, and Iowa backed up, gets a big gap.
That's the margin of error you're dealing with against this defense.
There's a run that goes for a. They lost 1 on 2nd and 1. Williams, the tailback, and a little hesitation gets him an alley, and he is gone. Williams down the sideline, and he can score.
Hard run, and watch the block here by Hayden Large. Getting right up into that B gap, a little isolation play, but it's the rest of the guys that create the same alley. A week ago was Caleb Johnson for 67. This one,
very good one. Some blowouts earlier on college football. This is usually a tight game. Nick Herbig in this game last year had 3 sacks. That was a shocking snap for Deacon Hill, and Semek catching 13. And Wisconsin shows pressure, and Williams just. Fun game every year. On a run on first down, and it's LeSean.
He has been cleared to return.
That is good news for Wisconsin. Allen only has 3 carries so far. 6 on 3rd down. Deacon Hill feels the pressure, and down he goes.
Earlier on a run play, Quarterback that doesn't love to move, you want that pressure immediately in his face. Force him to try to twitch, force field.
I'm thinking it's a run, Brock. Look at me out on that limb. Williams.
Side run fakes with a shot down the field.
It's another run.
And the change in demeanor here, right? It was the safety once again. Zachman on the first down stop. They're not waiting. They're not hesitating. They are just going to.
3rd and 8, short set, and that's back. Teams use their timeouts here, Brock. 2 each, and Williams on the run. He crashes across. You misquoted Chip Kelly. 2nd down and 7. Williams is spun around back behind, large in the eye. And it is Johnson, and he goes down. Just like the 5 current Iowa tight ends in the NFL. Deacon Hill plants and launches. Deep ball left sideline. In
pressure. Where will Iowa make an adjustment?
LeSean Williams off the tight end block from Ortworth. Crowd now against Deacon Hill, the former Badger. 3rd and long. It is in. First down for the Hawkeyes, who've been very willing to run. It's Caleb Johnson.
And you're going to see Peterson's the beneficiary. As Zachman comes in, he takes that block. Peterson comes off the.
Here's a boot. Hill out of the pocket. He drops it off and gets about breathing down on the line for Wisconsin. They back off. Now here comes pressure with 4 anyway. Popped up in the air and
knocked the ball up in the air. Here's Getz right here. It is that inside rush once again, getting to the face of Deacon Hill. He bats the ball up in the air. It's in the air for an eternity. And Rodas says stylistically what we've got to do to try to win a game.
Jay Higgins said it this week, by any means necessary, we win. There is.
Watch those 3.
Jones, a former defensive lineman, now an offensive lineman. No run counter action. It's Williams again, bursting. 4th quarter, Iowa by a point. Williams had the touchdown earlier, and he busts through for a gain of 5. This one does not go any. It's a handoff. It's Williams. Little hesitation, and he's bottled up.
Staff, new systems, feeling the experience of Iowa.
Williams. That's a great point.
Finding ways to win.
Williams, not a whole lot there. That's not his foot. 2, and the handoff for Williams. That is a don't really care about the aesthetics call. This Iowa defense has been restrictive all day. This is a run, and it's Williams breaking a tackle and backpedal.
You bury the Badgers.
Williams sneaks through. He broke a. Here's Caleb Johnson. Right, they've had 10 of them the last 3 games. This is swallowed up. Hawkeyes are 4 for 15 on 3rd down. It started so promisingly. This play had no down. He got the ball. Can the Hawkeyes run 3 minutes off the clock to take control in the West or score? Williams.
Oof. But once again, where are they running? They are running right behind that left side, and Rusty Feth. What do they play for? The Rusty
toolbox.
Yeah,
the manager. 7 yards a carry for Williams. He'll get a blow. It is 2nd down run. It's Johnson, and he is torched behind. More look at the football. A first down would really make that difficult. Ball is loose.